audience, are you tired of being sucked into arguments with lost causers who claim the American Civil War wasn't about slavery? Well, here's Cody again, and he's the author of also the book, The American Civil War Was About Slavery. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, when I was researching for Rampage on the River, I got pulled into a debate with some guy who wanted to tell me that the war was not about slavery, and they want to make up they want to say it's about states' rights, they want to say it was about tariffs, they even want to tell you, some will tell you that there were entire black regiments fighting for the Confederacy, that it was about slavery. It's poppycock, I guess I can't say the word that I want to say.
That's good enough.
And so, and it's easily debunked. Every one of the states, and I will say this, the mid 19th century was, 19th century, 1800s, was a different time. And you know, they didn't invent slavery, they didn't invent racism. They were born into it. Both the blacks, the whites, and everybody in between.
Yes.
So it's hard to judge them, even though slavery has always been wrong. It's always been wrong, and it always will be wrong.
Absolutely.
But our country had been arguing over slavery since the 1820s, and some will say even before that. And it was when Abraham Lincoln, a known abolitionist, was elected to office that the southern states started seceding, and they all wrote declarations of secession. This is kind of like the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
And in every one of them, they say, our primary cause, our primary reason is for the preservation of African slavery. The Confederacy is built on that. And I'd like to say this also. Man, I love the South. I do.
Oh, yes.
I'm a fiddle player. I cook Southern food. But the Confederacy does not represent the South. And neither does slavery. And the thing is, I think people forget this. The South is not white slave owners. In fact, if you think about it, even during that time, that was just a very small part. The culture that many white people celebrate and call Southern was not happening in the mansions. It was happening in the slave quarters. A lot of that Southern food is because all those masters had black chefs.
Absolutely, it's
If you
going on today.
You know, absolutely. You know, it's funny because my girlfriend, she goes, "Oh, I mean, you gotta try Southern food or soul." Yeah, she calls it Southern
Soul
food.
Southern.
And so I tried. I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Well, we got this in Detroit. We just call it soul food."
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But like
the
the banjo, I play old time music. That's an African instrument. You know. So you can be proud about being from the South, man, and you can even be proud about your great grandfather. Really believe that he was fighting for his homeland from an invading Yankee army. I get that. But ultimately, all roads lead to slavery. If no slavery, then no war.